Sup guys, here again with more reviews. Gonna look at Miles and PCG doing a money match, salty money match between these two bros. I assume we're gonna see Fox vs Falco. Alright, I'm just gonna kind of pick out stuff on both sides, I guess, because I kind of like this matchup from both ends. So anything that I kind of see, I'll just point it out as we go. Nice control by Miles to start with. Nice defensive lasering. And gets in, but misses his shine. Yeah, like right there, this is like the biggest thing in the whole matchup. It's like what you do against Falco on Wake Up. So it's pretty hard. Like Falco has a lot of great options on Wake Up that are really hard to beat out because they're so fast. He's got up tilt, he's got shine, and he's got like spot dodge into any of the following. He's also got crouch cancel. So right here we're probably going to see Miles get a hit off of this situation. Yep, and there it is, the up tilt. So what you got to do as Fox is try to bait those options out. So instead of like dashing right in here, I'd prefer to see you like wave dash in place about here and let him do whatever he's going to do. And then after he's done it, you can like get in there with your, drill is optimal because drill's going to beat out crouch cancel, it's going to beat out shine, it's going to, I think, beat out up tilt, or at least won't be too bad. Or you can, do a running shine or grab if you're very confident of your timing. Grab will sometimes get hit by the shine, but you've got to like bait out Falco's get up options because they're really hard to beat out if you just like trying to beat them on reaction. So drill is your best friend, especially here because Falco almost always wants to crouch cancel. So give him like a little bit of space, like fake an approach, and then punish him for whatever he does. And if you like do this, you can get a good feel for what they want to do on Wake Up and adapt accordingly. But as it stands, you get up tilted, and Miles like had the right idea, like did a shine, but missed. So I would have preferred to see Miles grab there. It was pretty obvious that F smash wasn't going to work. Right here, yeah, control the space a bit better with the laser and make it hard for PCG to get back on. But pretty good stock overall from Miles. Wasn't like super optimal with his combos, but like he won neutral enough to make it work. Good by Alex going high. I think Miles could have adjusted a bit better. Like when Fox is on the top platform, you basically need to either laser him or just bait him down. And where you're standing, oh, actually this was good. It was good. It was good because what you did was like you waited for him to come down and then you like dash danced away and punished him. So that was good. That was good. There, instead of that back air, right? I don't know how confident you are with your like shine waveland combos, but when you get underneath him and he stands straight up, I'm jumping up there and doing a shine wave dash down into the platform, and I'll get a lot more mileage off a combo from there. By jumping up and just doing a back air here, you're not getting much out of it. You full jumping back air and you're getting a little bit of damage, but you're giving away a lot of position. So like, what did you achieve there, really? Like, not much. If you'd gone up and done, you could do like a shine waveland into more pillar combos, or you can look for an up air. Up air here is actually really, really, really good. If he's at like another maybe 30%, if he's at 50%, you can up air him here. A lot of times it's going to send him like off the platform. You can get down air and F smash, but just peppering him here with an up air is going to put him in a bad spot where he has to like tech and you still have control. So I don't like this full jump back air. That was probably meant to be up to. Just like be careful with this approach. Nothing wrong with it. Like while it's working, just laser approach, but a bit predictable. There it is. Yeah, he got you that time because you were just like laser approach. Got to toss in some more dash dance into your game, a bit more mind games into your approach. So like right there, like laser to grab would have been a great mix-up probably. But what I probably would have done here, because he's got enough time to do something out of this, I'd probably like wave dash in place or like dash dance away and then come back in and try to cover whatever he tries to do from there. It wasn't bad. Like he might have actually read that roll. I'm not sure, but he punished you for end of the day, he punished you for a pretty predictable approach. Missing too many techs, but you did well to get up there. I think that's probably a bit too close to like shoot a laser when you got up. So like there, that's like too tight a spacing to be looking for a defensive laser. I'd be looking to like wave dash away at a shield or even full jump and try and get away. But you can get away with it. Alex there was a bit too hasty. Probably wasn't the worst idea to go for a grab, but like if I was like in that situation, and if I'm gonna get for that hard read, I'm gonna try and get a hard hit, like a nair or a shine or something. Just a bit too slow. When he's pushed to the corner as well, you can be pretty patient. Like you could dash in and just wave dash back and see what he does, and then you're kind of covering that. But it's not too bad. Just grab it. Good. Yeah, good drill. I mean, drill is great in this matchup. Just got to get more off it. I've noticed you overshoot your drills a bit too much in general, Alex. So watch that. And again, just getting caught by the wake up tilt, the Falco special. Probably a flub by Miles there. Nice, just waiting and baiting, but yeah, these drills just kind of, you're just going through him a bit. You just gotta, and like missing things. That was a good edge guard. Miles looks so salty about that. Oh yeah, that was good by Miles. Like made PCG approach and then punish him for it. That was unexpected behavior. Well, not unexpected behavior, but it was pretty weird. And while Alex is doing like a lot of drills, which is good, Miles should be crouch cancelling a lot more on low percent against like Nair and things like this to get some free shine stuff. I don't think either player is capitalizing hard enough on their openings either. Alex, I'd like to see grab more. Going to get a lot of grabs in this matchup. I just did nothing on the edge guard, and that was a pretty clear forward smash. Oh, he's going to pop it here. Just needed a back air, so both players are edge guarding a little bit sloppy. Need to pick that up. And I mean, one piece of advice for edge guarding space animals in general is to anticipate side B, so cover a side B. Whether that be by dashing off and doing a rising aerial, like a down air with Fox, or down air with Falco or a neutral air with Fox, and then reacting if they up B, because you have enough time to do that. So that's just a general sort of rule of thumb for edge guarding space animals. That got to be okay. So like, probably the best thing to do when a space animal will, like when Fox dash attacks your shield like this, don't try to grab. Especially this percent, I'd prefer, like the best thing you can do out of shield here is just shine out of shield. You're going to get a lot more mileage out of that. So you can do a quick jump, shine, wave dash down and start a pillar combo like that. Like that's really good. Otherwise you can just like jump, shine out of shield and then full jump into a down air. I think this is probably a more optimal way to punish the dash attack because it's really ambiguous as to whether you're going to be able to grab it or not. So it's risky to try and grab it, but you can up smash out of shield or shine out of shield is going to be probably better. And yeah, like right there, like just went through. Ah, the edge guards, the edge guards. Back air, please. Oh, no, it's fine. Read that, but I think if he'd gone up, it would have needed a little bit of a back air. Alex has like used the platforms well when he's been on them, but probably hasn't been on them enough against when Miles is just like lasering the neutral. You need to either be able to like power shield them, wave dash out of shield, or just be on the platforms and navigating on the platforms. Something I like to do. Right there, like this is a classic situation where all right, so he's up top. You got to like look to punish him just coming down. So he just didn't do it. So it's pretty obvious that when he goes up, like there's not too many things like he can really do apart from come down. So right here, I would be like just looking to get a grab when he lands. I mean, you look to cut it off, but the neutral air, I would prefer to grab. You're not grabbing enough. Go get lots of grabs as Fox in this matchup. You get like a ton of damage off it. Try to shield grab and Miles actually managed to get you. Miles in general needs to like do his aerials later. There's a lot of times Alex could be shining at a shield to punish him for doing it too early in aerial. That's another thing too, like as the Fox player in this matchup, or even as the Falco, both of you need to angle your shields when your opponent is approaching with an aerial. Because if you angle your shield like up and towards them, and they say, okay, so Fox is coming in with a neutral air and you're Falco and you like angle your shield up towards him a little bit. Let's say this is the shield, and that's like what you want to do. This line here, like that's an arrow pointing to where you want to angle your shield. So basically what that does, it absorbs the hit stun earlier, so you're able to act out a shield faster. So if they like don't fast fall or they do their aerial too early on your shield, and you're like poking it up at them, you've got more time to like punish them with the shine out of shield or an up smash out of shield or something like that. So I think both of, like Miles in particular, does his aerials too early, and this is something that it's like more common with Falco because there's more variability in the way he does his aerials. But you need to do like your general approach aerials a little bit later so they're safer on shield, because Alex could be up smashing you out of shield or shining you out of shield if he was angling his shield up a little bit and looking for it. So both players need to be aware of that. Tilting their shield up against approaches, this is really good. But yeah, you've kind of got to get a feel for it. I'll point it out next time I see it, but you've kind of got to get a feel for when Falco's doing his aerials too early or missing a fast fall, and be able to react. Good choice. That's really the optimal thing to do on this map if you get a Thunders. Good combo. Wow, this is really nice by Alex. I would have preferred to see a back air there. The nair's not really quite as strong, but you can still reverse the back air and knock them off a bit further. I probably should have up smashed or forward smashed, but he cleaned it up. That was a really good stock by Alex. Used the stage to his advantage really well. Alright. Right there, Miles needed to recognize which part of his shine was hitting, and wave dash forward instead of back. Could have got a lot of damage. So you've got to recognize, like when you hit this down air, that it's the outside of the shine that hits him, and you need to wave dash forward and get the combo. As it was, he kind of picked it up, but dash attack wasn't too good. Like right there, when you get this like soft neutral air, like most players miss their techs when you get a soft aerial that they're not expecting. So I would have been like, a lot of times what I'll do is like I'll do an aerial, whether it be soft or hard, and if it knocks them down near the edge, I'll just look to like down smash at the edge, because that's like a super duper kill move. So right there, I just taken like a step forward and down smash, like, because a lot of times he's going to miss that tech, and it's not going to cost you too much if he techs back in anyway. Prefer to grab there. So like right here, when he's like stuck in shield at this kind of range, you should just go for a grab and just throw him off. Like, it's the safest thing. You kind of just want to go in with aerial pressure, which is fine. But oh, you went for a shiny grab, so I mean, you kind of had the right idea. But I think just going in and grabbing there, like he's going to be in shield most times. Just roll on, yeah. Okay. That's better. That's what I wanted to see before. Yeah, right there, that was kind of awkward. Like, I can see what you wanted to do. Oh, shoot. I'm so bad at mixing. Yeah, I think we're up to it. Roughly. No, I missed the shine. Need to get that shine, Miles. Yeah, so here, this was a bit awkward. Because you'd kind of run out of invincibility already, I wouldn't recommend going for this down air. What you probably should have done is just like stood back up onto the ledge and down smashed when he comes up, or something like that, because this is not going to work out, and you're going to die for it. Oh, Miles, it's so salty. Pretty unsafe by Miles there. He like overcommitted to the ledge but didn't really get punished for it. I need to back air there. Or if you're predicting the side B, like, there it is. Alex punished you that time, but you've got to work on your fast falls and your late aerials, because that was not good enough. And again, just getting caught. Both players need to work on their options against the player on wake up. Back air. Oh, neutral air's good too. Grab ledge. Back air. Yeah, that's the right idea. Made it work. It was a bit sloppy, but It was right here. Yeah, good. Cut off the jump. Shine. Yep. Miles, gotta get these combos, man. Yeah, nothing wrong with going for the chain grab straight off the bat. Pretty guaranteed you just go for the up smash and get a tech chase, so I'm like 0%, you know, the safe thing to do, but the optimal thing to do is probably, yeah, definitely. Alright, so right there, Miles got super salty at the end, but right there, like one thing you can do with Falco, and in this situation, especially because we've seen that in the set that Alex has a tendency to want to go out there with his edge guards, double jump down air to get back on when you're close range like this is super good. Like double jump down air with Falco and just send Fox to the depths. Like it probably would have worked, probably. But yeah, it's a really good option, one to consider when you're getting back like this. And like jumping a bit too soon, like this was a bit of an anxious jump. You could have waited a bit and gone for like the sweet spot to the ledge. Alex read it, but yeah, double jump down there would have been one to consider there.
Mission complete.
Yoshi story. It's good start by Alex, but both players are letting the other back on for free a bit too much. Like you got to use back air a little bit more liberally, both on the stage and off the stages as an edge guard tool. Just not reading the text. Alex just going for that. I think it's just a habit, but like just using it in the wrong situations. Like it's not always going to work. That was good. Not enough people do that. When Falco's like close to the stage and up being. Like if you know he's going to up B, you can always get him with a shine basically. So that was good. Full jump nair. I mean that's a situation where Miles needs to be using crouch cancel a bit more. Like so here, you can just crouch cancel this, or dash away and get a grab, but you can just crouch cancel this at this percentage, and get a shine, which I think would have been the best thing to do. If Fox likes to do full jump nair or even short hop nair, like at low percent, like really low percent, you can like crouch cancel it and get a shine combo yourself, which is great. Which is why drill is really good for Fox at low percent and grab is really good for Fox at low percent. So those like drill, grab, and down air are the things that I would look more for as Fox on low percentage against Falco. If the Falco is a crouch cancelling Falco, which Miles needs to be more aware of situations that crouch cancel at low percent. He could have turned that around and got a big combo out of it. Miles kind of gave him back a lot of stage there when he could have pressed the issue a little harder. So here, too many dash attacks from both players as well. But like here, I mean, I would be looking for an up tilt as Falco, like because Fox is probably going to want to get down as fast as he can. So like you throw out an up tilt there, it covers his space, but it doesn't really like cost you anything either if he full jumps or whatever. And if he does stay up there, you can like cover him with a full jump, like back air, trying to go high. So this is a good position for Falco, but Miles gives it away by just running to the other side of the stage for no good reason. I mean, one thing that can be very difficult for Falcos to do is like cover Fox when he goes high, but you got to understand like the situations when he can do that. You know, if they're like jumping out of laser pressure and stuff, you got to kind of change the game a little bit. I don't think that up smash was optimal. There it is again. Alex just needs to be a bit more patient on that wake up. That's good by Alex, but he's doing like he's making it too hard for himself to get a fuck off, get a follow up. Just get back here. Not even care. Deal with it. Deal with the bad mixing. Yeah, so like there, just made it too hard for yourself to get anything off it. You don't need to be dash dancing to get the read, you know? So like this is good, like you gave yourself space, but stop here. Just like you could have just wave dash back and stopped here where like his roll point is. Because like when you're dash dancing here, like it makes it just a bit too hard for you to capitalize when he does roll. And as you see there, like you're just going for too much. So what I'd prefer to have seen is if you just like ran up to his shield, maybe did like your aerial there, did a shine, and then just wave dash back. You could have like done a shine grab or something, that would have been good too. But if you're expecting him to roll, which he probably will in this situation fairly often, or full jump, I'd prefer to see you wave dash back here and wait. And then it's going to be easier to punish him. Not bad by Miles, doing some good damage. Just kind of tossing out random aerials like for no good reason, like when you're on the ground here, Miles. That you could have been looking. I think probably the best thing out of this combo, like this is good, this is good. You need to either like jump up and wave to land on the platform and look for like a grab or a follow up, or just up air. Up air is really good. Like when you shine people onto the platform like this, they mostly miss the tech, and then you can like run up and like up air them, and it knocks them off the level, and then you can down air them or F smash them. Really good follow up. Here you kind of went for like a shine follow up, but it wasn't really on. And you don't want to shine them either, like when they're on the platform lying down like that, because when they're lying down and you shine them, they go into this weird animation where they're not tumbling and not in hit stun, and they just kind of float away. So you got to like look to avoid doing that. So yeah, those aerials, not really covering anything. You could have just been like getting stage position and preparing for him to come down, and then punishing him when he does, instead of just like tossing out an aerial. And as it stands, like, you're getting punished for it. What the fuck? I think the shine here, that's weird. It's good by Alex using the platform, and it was good recognition by Miles to follow him. Like when Fox is on the top platform, basically the only thing he can really do safely is laser him till he comes down, which he did really well here. So he's up top, you get those lasers, that's good. A little bit too obvious on the approach. Too close, standing a bit too close, like... I kind of covered this in a video with Splice, but you want to stand probably a little bit further back and cover him coming on. Like just use your laser to control him a little bit, you know, and then you can sort of cover the options as they come. This is a bit too sort of close, unless you're crouch cancelling. You could be crouch cancelling here and get something, you know. But that down there was really no reason to do it, I don't think. So yeah, just be like conscious of the space, like zoning them and keeping them at the edge, and then looking for openings as they present themselves, rather than trying to like force one with a hard read as they're getting back on the level. I think that's important. Not seeing enough lasers either from Miles when Alex is off stage. You can really use the Falco's laser to like eat jumps and manipulate where Fox has to recover. So I'd like to see a bit more of that. Get wrecked. Oh, this is so salty. I don't know if this is a very good video to review because Miles is looking like way on tilt like every stock. Right there, like when you get that up throw, I'd be looking for at low percent you can get a neutral air follow up into, like when they don't DI of course. You can get a neutral air, like up throw, neutral air, regrab, up throw, neutral air, and you can do it actually twice and get the regrab if they don't DI it well. You can do forward air and do a similar thing. You can even just like sometimes what I like to do is like just jump up and shine and start a shine combo. I don't think the up tilt here is very optimal. Yeah, again, like that F smash was a bit optimistic. A lot of times you could have just been getting grabs. Trying to get follow-ups that way. So, I mean, I think overall, both you guys pretty much have like some solid stuff in your game and like some good ideas. I think though a lot of the time the choices that you make in terms of your combo strings and punishes are just not quite right yet. Both of you need to learn to punish a bit harder and be a bit more patient, like when you're comboing. As in, like, when you get knockdowns and things like this, you're mainly just like diving in there with another aerial while they're lying on the ground, things like this, when you kind of just need to be thinking about the next step and where you can pick them up. So both your combo games are not quite good enough at this point. I'd say like your punishes need to be a bit harder. Edge guarding was a bit weak as well on the whole. Other than that, yeah, I mean, it's just things just come with time, you know. It's it's coming together for you guys, but just a few sort of little adjustments here and there would be good. Any specific questions, let me know. Any specific instances from that set, because like mainly it was just neither of you punished really hard enough. But I don't know, I'll leave it at that.